Hello everybody and welcome to the Amazing Parenting. Today we're going to have a little bit of background noise going on because we have two little girls playing with their Play-Doh just here next to us. So never mind that. Last time we talked a little bit about connection and fear. And today we would like to tell you a little bit about punishment, mainly timeout, because punishment is a tool of fear, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And I think too many parents default or defer to that instead of taking a more peaceful approach.
Yes, absolutely. I think timeout is a little bit of a step forward because people usually use timeout when they feel that physical violence is the wrong thing to do, but they lack any better tools to use that would promote connection. Therefore, they use timeout thinking that actually is the peaceful way forward.
Yeah, for me, timeout is a little bit of extremism, and I think extremism in everything except the defense of liberty is a vice. So, in the same way that we do too much parenting, which doesn't give the child an opportunity to breathe, I think we also need to focus on the fact that very often we do too little parenting at the same time, and that we don't give enough time, attention, and connection to our children. In essence, it's something a little bit like neglect, which has, of course, a profound negative effect on our children.
Yeah, we have to realize that all interaction that we have with our children is basically communication, and we have to be careful about what our actions communicate. When we look at timeout, I think that timeout communicates to children, if you do something wrong, I don't want you near me, or if I don't approve of something, I don't love you. I want you to be away from me. I want you to be in your room or somewhere by yourself. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't you think so?
Yeah, I agree. And I think it's important to communicate to the child that you want them to be with you, that you empathize with their emotional state, and to at this point when you connect with the child, to try to bring them closer to you rather than push them away.
Yes, we come again to the word connection. Mm-hmm. We have to realize that giving children time out, sending them away from us, is promoting disconnection. And nothing good can ever come out of it, because when we're disconnected from our children, we are taking away the opportunity to talk, we are taking away the opportunity for them to learn from their own mistakes.
Yeah, you can see the time that you give to your kids, but you can't see the time that you don't give. Now, there's a similar problem when people look at economics. I know it might be strange to talk about economics as part of parenting, but think of it as something like home economics. Because in economics, when you tax people and remove their earnings, you can't see what the money didn't buy because the finances don't exist. And so if you've got an opportunity to invest time in your children, you need to invest that time in your children. You need to value everything. You need to value the moments, value the experiences, value the feelings, and most of all, value your children enough not to punish them.
So now that we know that timeout as a punishment is not a good idea because it disconnects us from our children, and it also undermines the basic trust that children have in us, what are the best alternatives to timeout? What are the tools that parents can actually use instead of timeout?
Well, I think the first thing to do is look at childhood overall, right? Look at childhood as a collection of experiences, or a feast of experiences that shape and mold and cut deep into our lives. And then think of every element of experience, every morsel as something that is in itself very important. It's integral. And if children don't get the right connection during this period of time, they're essentially malnourished, and they can't grow up to be complete adults if they're malnourished as children. So parents must, in essence, nurse their children by being there for them in the space, by being present in their daily life, by being ready to give advice, and by preparing for the challenges that they will face.
Absolutely. Withdrawal of love, and in the terms of disapproval, like when I disapprove of your actions, I'm going to withdraw my love, I'm going to be cold, distant, I'm going to send you away from me, actually can result under certain circumstances in personality disorders like narcissism, for example. That's a known psychiatric fact, so it should not be underestimated. I think that the best way to go is to choose the opposite of timeout, which is the time in, or the connection. So use connection, use communication, talk to your child. If you have to remove them from a certain situation, do it, but stay there with your child until they calm down. Talk to them, empathize with them, tell them you love them, explain why whatever they did was the wrong thing to do or why you disapproved, but make sure that they know that you still love them, whatever they do, and that you are there for them to support them and to help them through it.
Yeah, time is a key. Think about how much time do you devote to your work, how much time do you devote to your hobbies, your duties, your family, your partner, your friends, your colleagues, and of course to your children. Are children at the top of the list? Are they one of your priorities? Where are they on that list? Ask yourself, what is the greatest gift you can give anyone? Isn't it time with them, experiences with them? So don't punish your children by not being or not living in the now. Don't punish your children by becoming just a ghost in their memories.
Yes, because you're basically punishing yourself, because you're hurting the relationship with your kids.
Yeah, and you're hurting the way the relationship will develop in the future. And we all know what goes around comes back around as well. Yeah,
building trust is very important for the future, for the teenage years and on.
So, this is G and Yanka saying, thank you very much for listening to our amazing.
Parenting. You put it together into amarenting.
One day I'll get it right.
Yes.
So thank you very much for listening. You can find out more information about what we do online. We're there for you. We'll answer your questions and give you advice if you are looking for some. So wherever you are, have a fantastic day.
And feel free to contact us, whatever happens.
Okay. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.